Hey, what's up, everyone? Hope everyone's doing well today. It's me, Larry the Batman fan. I'm back with another video. So I got some more stuff to show. I know I said I wasn't gonna do another pickups video, but because I got some more stuff, I got another pickups video here to show everyone. I've been chilling today since I got today off. I don't have to work today, so I figured what the hell, I'll shoot another video and show you guys what I got. I'm watching Magnum PI right now. Although I've muted the sound for copyright reasons and also because I don't want it to interfere with the video here. Um, yeah, it looks like it's on a commercial break right now. But that's what's on is Magnum PI. Anyways, I'm going to show some of the games first. Just to show these, I got Lost Planet Extreme Condition, which is a very good shooter. Picked this off the same seller on eBay. I do recommend that seller. Seller's pretty fast with the shipping. And if you buy a lot of games, he might include one for free, or maybe two. Gimpy Ninja is what he goes by on eBay. If you guys are looking for a good eBay seller to buy some video games off of, he's pretty good. So I got Lost Planet. I also got Blaze Blue, Continuum Shift. I know there's a sequel to Shift 2. Yeah, this is the first one. Haven't had a chance to play it yet, but I know the Blaze Blue series usually is pretty awesome for fighting games. And then we got Heavy Rain, which I got off of him. He did apologize. He sent a little sticky note saying sorry. I know it's in bad condition, the label and stuff, but I'm not really bothered by that as long as the game works. That's what I care about the most. So I have Heavy Rain here. I did end up getting this game for free because I told the seller, I was like, hey man, I got 3 more games I'm going to buy from you. I was wondering if you could throw Heavy Rain in for free. The seller could have responded to me and said, yeah, I'll do that for you. But when it came in the mail, I ended up getting this game for free anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. And then I got Watch Dogs from that seller. And I know this is a multi-platform game because it was also on Nintendo Wii U, Xbox 360, and PS4. And it was also on Xbox One as well. So, but Watch Dogs is a pretty good game. In this game, you hack stuff. You can hack people's phones and learn about people's lives and learn what kind of person or persons they are. You play as a guy named Aiden Pierce, who's not really a hero. He's more of a vigilante character. So it has some driving mechanics in the game. It kind of makes it feel like you're playing Grand Theft Auto, but not really. And there is parts in the game where you shoot people, so it's done in a first-person shooter way, but there's some puzzle solving and hacking involved as well, and driving segments in the game. So it really is multi-genres in one game, but it's pretty good. I also do recommend Watch Dogs 2. Watch Dogs 2 is excellent as well. And then this game, which I didn't show off before, but I got this at Vortex Video Games. I traded in a few games I didn't want, and I ended up getting this. I was looking through the 3DS selection. They had about like 20 games. They had a few other good games like Super Mario Bros. 2 and, Mario Kart 7, which I already had. And then they had this, and they had the other Mario Party Island Tour, which I also have, but I have a loose cart. Lego Batman 2 and Batman Origins Black 8, which I already have. So all in all, this was the game I decided to get, and I got it for free with store credits. So I look forward to playing that. I haven't played it yet, but I have played some of the other Mario Party games on GameCube and 64. And I played the 2 that were on the Nintendo Wii, and they were all pretty good. Okay, next I'm going to show the comic books I got here, because I only got 2, plus a sneak peek, which is free. I got this thing right here. It's not really a comic book. It's just a bunch of previews, but they give these away for free, as you can see. You can see what sort of like issues are coming out. They have a whole ton of comic books coming out this year or next month and the month after and the month after that. Basically everything that's coming out this year. Like I said, it's not really a comic book; it's just previews. But it's free, so I was like, screw it. I'll pick it up. I'll get it. So I got it. I also did get one of these for OGP since I sent him another package in the mail, and trust me, OGP, it's coming. It should arrive at What Movie One's apartment on Monday or Tuesday. I was sure to let him know as well that it's coming. So when it gets there, hopefully he'll give it to you, or you can drive to his apartment and pick it up and then go back home and shoot the video. There's 63 comic books in there, and there's also a stack of DVDs in that case. I had to pay $63 for the shipping. So you're welcome. Glad to help out a good fellow YouTuber and a friend with the giveaways. So anyways, back on track. I got this Batman comic book. I paid $7. I normally don't pay more than $5 a comic book. But I have gone up to about $8. Like, that's the most I've ever paid for a comic book. I've never paid $35, $40, $50, $60, $100 for a comic book. Just never did. I'm a cheap ass when it comes to comic books. More than $8, I wouldn't buy it. But this was a comic book surprisingly from 1982 or 1983, so I could see why it's worth a little bit more money. I haven't had a chance to read it, but I did pick it up. So I will read it eventually. And then I also picked up another one. I picked up Detective Comics The Mud Pack Part 2 of 4. It's a Batman comic book. So it looks pretty cool. I haven't read it yet. And then we got from the Movie Guide, my movie guy. Got some more movies and TV shows from my guides today. I got Static Shock Season 1. The rubber bands on it because they're multiple discs. Alex Rider Season 1. I remember OGP giving away Alex Rider Season 1 and 2, I think. I was really bummed out that I didn't win that, but I ended up getting the season off of the Movie Guy because I really liked the Alex Rider books. They were really good. The movie that they made was very disappointing, though. I thought it could have been a lot better. It really ended up just being a below average movie. But I've heard the TV show is pretty good, so I wanted to check it out. So got Season 1 of Alex Rider. Got Law and Order Organized Crime Season 2. I finished Season 1, and I'm ready to jump into Season 2, and eventually Season 3 and Season 4. And I know that Season 4 hasn't really happened yet, but I know it's coming, and they're probably going to do a Season 5 and a Season 6, and maybe a Season 7 before they end the series. Without a Trace, Season 1. Got that. I haven't watched any of these, so I can't really say much about them. Just show you guys what I got. Here, I got Bones, Season 1. And then I got SEAL Team, Season 1. I watched a little bit of this when it first started on CVS. Or did I say CVS? I meant to say CBS. That free channel. Yeah, CBS had this, and I only saw a couple episodes, and I got busy with work and stuff, so I didn't really get to finish watching it. So it's nice to have a full season of that. It's a pretty good Navy show, military show. And then of course I got the A-Team. Really good show. A lot of fun. BA is a badass. I know that's not his name, but Bad Attitude, I think it was in the show. The movie, it changed it to Badass, but yeah, it's a good show. I like that. And now for the movies. Hold on a second. Let me just get the rubber band off. I have Big Fat Liar, Meet the Fockers, which is part of the Meet the Parents series, or Meet the series. Cellular with Jason Statham and Kim Basinger and Chris Evans. That's a really good action thriller. Surprisingly, Jason Statham plays one of the bad guys in that movie. The Covenant with Jake Gyllenhaal. Small Soldiers. Requiem for a Dream. I've heard this is a movie about people who take drugs and stuff, and it really messes them up. You watch this movie and you'll never touch drugs again, is what I've been told. I've heard it's really good. It's a really good thriller, so I decided to get it. High Crimes with Ashley Judd, I think her name is, and Morgan Freeman. I thought this was a pretty good movie. Good thriller, crime thriller. Brooklyn's Finest. Pretty good cop movie. They were showing that on that free over-the-air channel Bounce, and it was on late, so I didn't get to finish watching it, but from what I saw, it was a pretty good cop movie. Taking Lives with Angelina Jolie. Another cop movie with a female protagonist. Heard it's really good. The Informer. The Cell, which honestly I think he burned it because he knew I like thrillers. But I didn't ask for this movie. It wasn't on my list. I guess some of the movies just wouldn't download, so he decided to go and pick a movie out or something and burn it for me, and I got The Cell. I've never seen it and don't know too much about it, just that it's about a serial killer and it's a thriller movie. Dances with Wolves with Kevin Costner. That's a very good Western movie or action movie. I think it's labeled as a Western movie. It could be, I guess it's considered both. The Way of the Dragon. One of the last Bruce Lee movies before his death. Brick Mansions. Paul Walker. That was good. 14 Blades with Donnie Yen. Spencer Confidential with Mark Wahlberg and Winston Duke. The Siege with Denzel Washington and Bruce Willis. Harper. Once Upon a Time in China. That's a Jet Li movie. I have all the Once Upon a China movies now. The Guest. I heard that's a really badass action movie. Got good reviews on Rotten Tomatoes from what I saw, so I decided to pick that one up. Or it got decent reviews, I should say. Limitless, which was another movie about a guy that takes like a pill or something. It's a really good thriller, action movie. It's really good. Bradley Cooper, I like that movie. So I had to get it. Fallen with Denzel Washington, another thriller. The Substitute, got that one because I heard it. Someone told me in OGP streams that was underrated, along with a movie called Fled. But I guess my buddy, my movie guy, couldn't get Fled because I didn't get it in here. But I did get The Substitute. I've heard good things. I heard it's underrated. It's an underrated action movie. Fast X or Fast and Furious 10. Navy SEALs versus Zombies. Ironclad or Ironclad. It's like a gladiator type of movie, medieval type of movie. M, which I heard is a fantastic thriller movie from the 30s. Contagion. That movie predicted the future. It predicted the whole coronavirus future. I mean, it was really ahead of its time. Like, never would have thought 10 years later we would have the coronavirus actually happen. But it did, and that movie just perfected the whole future. So it's crazy. Definitely got to see that to know what I'm talking about. Clean Skin. Pompel. Taken. That's a good action thriller movie where Liam Neeson tries to save his daughter from a bunch of criminals that kidnapped her, and they're trying to sell her into sex slavery along with a lot of other women. So he tells them, I want my daughter back. And they tell him he can't have her back. And he says, well, I have a set of skills, and I was in the military before. I will find you, and I will kill you. And the guy is like, good luck. Yeah, he ends up destroying all those guys, man. Just kicking their ass, beating them up, and shooting them, killing some of them with his gun. Just taking them out, just whooping all sorts of ass, man. It's a really good action movie. Serenity. Short Circuit. Classic sci-fi movie. Altitude with Dolph Lundgren. The Punisher, not the one with Tom Lane and John Travolta, the one with Dolph Lundgren. I got 2 Dolph Lundgren movies in there, that and Altitude and Real Genius. And those are all the movies that I got. And we're not done yet, folks, because I got some games to show. And this is from 2 different sellers. So let me just open this up and I'll show you guys what I got here. Of course, I did open up both packages because I'm not going to show my address on YouTube here because I don't want to have to deal with people trying to dox me or do anything foul. So I'm not going to do that. Not going to be showing my address on these packages. But you guys will get to see the stuff that I picked up. And not all these games in this lot here really appeal to me. Some of them aren't really ones that I'm interested in. The seller, I ended up paying about $75 for all these, which is a little high, especially when some of the games are not really my cup of tea. But the seller wouldn't go down from his price. And these are all loose discs. I just hope that they're in good shape. I got Tourist Trophy, which looks like a pretty cool racing game. Then we got Cabela's Alaskan Adventures. I'm not a huge Cabela fan, but I will try the games out. I got a couple of sports games here. I got NHL 2K9, which does not appeal to me at all. Then we got this. It's called Flow Urban Dance Uprising. That sounds interesting. It's not a sports game. And what do we got here? We got Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. That's a good game. Well, sadly, though, I have it. Hopefully, I got Double Agent in here. That's the only one I need for the Tom Clancy games on PS2. Bakugan, which this show, to be honest with you, this show sucked. This show was a failure of a show. It was just as bad as Beyblade. It was only around for like 2 years and then it was gone. You know. Yeah, this show is just overrated. Secret Saturdays, which I have heard is another cartoon that lasted only like 2 years or something. I don't know. I'll give it a try. Never played it. Never knew much about it either. The Plan, which is a Crave game. I know what this is. This is a stealth game. There's a lot of sneaking involved, and you attack enemies in the game. But you have to do it in a stealthy kind of way. It's an okay game for Crave. I mean, a lot of games Crave made were complete garbage, but that one's pretty good. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Lockdown. I'm pretty excited to have that. Didn't have that. That's a fun shooter. Cabela's Big Game Hunter 2005 Adventures. And then we got Cabela's Big Game Hunter, which I may have another copy of that. So maybe a double. We got Cabela's Legendary Adventures, which I have a copy of that, so that's a double. We got Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2 for PS2. I know it's also available on GameCube. That and the first one. Cabela's Big Outdoor Adventures. That I think is a double for me as well. Cabela's Deer Hunt 2005 season. Didn't have that one. Looks like you got Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, the first one. That's a good game. Good stealth game, but I already have it. Spy Hunter. That's a good one. That's basically like a 3D spy hunter. It's a lot. It's a driving game, is what it is. But there are mission objectives that you have to do in the game. There's also Spy Hunter 2 and Spy Hunter Nowhere to Run for PS2. Top Spin. I'm not a tennis fan, but this game might be like virtual tennis, so it might be good. I like the virtual tennis games; they're pretty fun. NHL '08. This guy literally paid $6 for that. Wow, I would have paid like $2. If I'm like a diehard collector and I just want to get all the PS2 games, then of course I'd have to get some games that I don't like. But I'm not that much of a collector to where I'm going to collect any game. I'm only collecting games that I really am going to play. I'm not going to collect games that I'm not going to play. But here it kind of sounds like I'm contradicting myself because I do have these sports games in here, but I get the sports games in here only because it's part of a lot, so I have an excuse. NCAA March Madness 2008, college basketball game. Don't give a shit about that. Out of the Chute, bull riding game. Probably not my thing. Oh, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Jungle Storm. I have that, so that's a double. History Channel Civil War Nation Divided. Oh, I didn't have that one. That's supposedly a good first-person shooter. Full Spectrum Warrior. I've heard this is a tactical shooter. That might be fun. Alright, we got CSI, Crime Scene, Investigation, 3 Dimensions of Murder. I do like CSI. I played the one on the Wii, Fatal Conspiracy. That game really sucked. And I know that there was another one on the Wii. I think it was called Hard Evidence. I never played that one. We'll give this a try, but I don't know if it's going to be a good licensed game or not. It might be shit. Chess Master. If it's anything like the NES version, it'll probably have better graphics, and it'll probably be a decent game. Let's see, Fisherman Bass Club. I do like fishing, but I never really played a fishing game I liked. I don't know if I'll like that. It might be garbage. Gran Turismo 4. That's good if you like simulated racing games. I don't really like simulated racing games. MLB 08 The Show. I might also have this on PSP. Let's see. Backyard Baseball. Does that say 2010? It might say 2010 or just 10. I know it's 2010. Yeah, it's 2010. I heard that's like a cartoony baseball game, so I'll give it a try, but I don't know if I'll like it. Onimusha Warlords. That's going to be fun. I like the Onimusha games. We got Mercury Meltdown Remix, which was also on PSP. So that's cool. It's a puzzle game. Pro Bass Challenge, another fishing game, sports game. NBA Live 2008. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2007. And here's the other one. Or no, there is another Tiger Woods game in here. NCAA 07 March Madness. Looks like Top Spin again, so there's a duplicate already in there. MLB Power Pros 2008. I think I had that complete once. It was an okay baseball game, a lot better than most baseball games, because it was cartoony and stuff. MLB 07 The Show. A lot of sports games in here. That's the only thing that sucks about this lot. The Bigs 2. The Bigs are also known as the First Bigs. What's this? Legend of the Excalibur. That sounds like a pretty cool game. Never played that or heard much about that. Nuclear Strike? No, Thunderstrike, sorry. And then we got Seek and Destroy, which is a tank game. And then we got Thrillville. Looks like the first one. I know there's also Thrillville 2 off the rails. Max Payne, that's a really good game. I like this game. This is a lot of fun. But I already have it complete, so that's a duplicate for me. Stuntman Ignition, which is a decent driving game. This game's also on PS3. I think it was also ported to Xbox 360. Cabela's African Safari. Cabela's Outdoor Adventures. I think that's the second one. There's two of them. That's a duplicate for me as well. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2008. And then we got Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2009. So we know this seller was a big fan of sports games. MLB Baseball 2K8. American Chopper 2 Full Throttle. Pretty fun racing game. I can't wait to play that. I missed that show. NCAA 07 March Madness, another basketball game. And then the last game we have here is Cabela Trophy Bucks. And that's pretty much everything that I got here, folks, to show for this pickups video. Oh, wait, I forgot. Whoops. I'm jumping the gun here. I got some more stuff to show. Sorry about that. We've got some other stuff from another seller here. We got Star Wars Jedi Starfighter, Lego Indiana Jones, The Sims, the first one. I know there's like 3 or 4 games on the PS2 of The Sims. The Hulk, which I know is not a very good game. It's based off that below average movie, The Hulk, which wasn't really a good movie at all. You're better off getting Hulk Ultimate Destruction. It's a much better game. Star Wars Battlefront 2, which I'm excited to have because this is a really great game. Wish I had the Xbox version. Then I'd have like $50 because the Xbox version is rare. Pirates Legend of the Black Buccaneer, which I already have. And Superman Returns, which I do not care for Superman. So I'm going to trade these 2 in. And I'm going to keep these 5. So I get 5 out of 7 of them. It's still not bad. So that is now everything that I got to show you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, like, subscribe. God bless you all, and thank you for watching. Take care. Larry the Batman fan signing off. Peace.